Hello。哎，今天有新的和尚，太好了，阿弥陀佛，欢迎。好多，需要吗？啊？哦，花不能给和尚。都是花的，没有一个不花的。他们觉得我太花了，所以什么都有花了。哎呀，还好还好。这个两个不怎么花，三个我供养，喜欢哪一个？啊？左面右面？啊？右面？换掉了。今天天下有没有什么事情啊？啊 ？No， 我们这边天下没有，外面也许有吧？啊？我们也不管哈。It's good here, right? You have translation? My God. 连释迦牟尼佛也羡慕你们。哎呀，也许佛没有羡慕你们，就佛的徒弟了。最有钱的徒弟啊，他国王的徒弟啊，皇家的徒弟会很羡慕你们啊。古代的时候没有这个，神通广大，你看啊。你看，给我。哇哦，你看，佛在的时候有没有这个？没有还好他徒弟多数都是印度人不然的话我困难呢，翻译很困难，就是这样而已，根本没有跟任何那个电线什么沟通啊，结果谁都听得到，不同的语言啊。Okay, English, right hand. Speak English. Higher. Wow. Okay. Chinglish. I mean Chinese. Chinese. Yeah. Taiwanese. You can. Yeah. Even. Yeah. Vietnamese. You see. What else? Korean, yeah. Spanish, yeah. 3. What else? I don't know. Mongolian, 1 only. Wow. Okay, today you alone, huh? What else? Indonesian. Hey, Japan, don't have. Even have 1. Musi. Konnichiwa, actually, right? It's more elite. What else? Singlish? I mean, Singapore English? No? Singapore? Malaysia? In Malaysia, 1, 2. Oh, okay. Very good. Welcome to your home. I don't even care who you are because I can see nothing now. I don't see the difference between the flat nose and a big nose. After I wear this. See, wow. We really thank heavens for today, high tech, so we can sit here in coolness, so that we can sit here comfortably. We have to thank the high tech. But where do the high tech come from? Do you know? From there? No, from you. From you, all of you. And more. And the you before you. Your ancestry, your ancestors, your previous ancestors, yeah, and the masters and the Buddhas, meaning master means Buddhas also, and all other saints and practitioners in previous generations. They've been working hard to clean up our atmosphere of our planet, so that more smarter people, more intelligent people can come and incarnate into our world and help us in different ways. Yeah, we have spiritual help, and we have also physical help. Yeah. So nowadays we have, like this I can see you a little bit. Oh, now I know. Oh, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, Taiwan, Vietnamese, Korea. Yeah. Okay. Of course, when I am in Europe, there are more European people, eh? And now I'm in Asia. It's a long way for them to come. Also, they have to work very hard. Even for the material comfort of our time, the high-tech brain, has to also wait for the appropriate energy in order to come down, to mingle with other beings on this planet. Thus, we have better and better and better technique all the time. Even medicine, it has been more and more advanced, and all kind of machines. Even 70 years ago, 100 years ago, we cannot imagine such a translation system. Actually, we had them how long ago? 50 years ago? How long? How long do we have this system in the world? Don't know. Me neither. I forgot. I never used it before. But I remember at least 30 some years ago, we already had this system. Yeah. Sometimes I also don't remember where I put my things. So actually, the list of my assistants grow into one more person, specialized in looking for my lost object. Yeah, but I don't have any. So if I come out late or something, you know what's the problem, right? Yeah. Because I don't have anybody to help me. A lot of things. We have a lot of people, but it has to be the right people. Yeah. Even to take care of my dogs, I need the right people also. Some are good for my dogs, not good for me. Some good for me, not good for my dogs. Some good for me, my dogs, not good for the other assistants. So now I have only one take care of my dogs, and I say I will look, high and low for another assistant to help you. But she seems okay, one person, and she worked faster than when there were two. Normally, they feed the dogs about 1 o'clock, and then 2 something they finished. Today, I call at 2 o'clock, she already done. I said, what did you do with my dogs? She said, I'm just done, Master, done with the dogs. So quick, yeah. Sometimes when you're alone, you are more organized, actually. Yeah. But for me, it's the same, but that was when I was younger. Yeah. Now, maybe I take a little longer time. Besides, I have too much work nowadays, too much work. Last Sunday, I went out to see the market outside, open market in our ashram. And one person, one of your brothers, he kept lamenting, truly lamenting. Now 情绪了, saying that he waited for me 30 years. And then he was thinking, again, maybe he's wrong, so he said, I waited for you 20 years here. You did not even come and drink tea with me. My God, do I have time to drink tea here, there, everywhere? And I don't drink tea, okay? I inform you today, once for all, don't ask me to drink tea with you. Sometimes, very rare. If I need a lot of time to do my work in the night and I was tired, too tired, maybe sleeping on the job, then I have to drink some tea or something like that. But very, very rarely. If I drink tea that night to work all night through, next night I could not even sleep, even if I have no work to do. The effect is a long term. It's very difficult to be loved by too many people. They all want to spend time with you. And then because of that, you have no time. And then somebody would complain that you had no time for them. Today, I came to a conclusion in my dressing room when I'm throwing some color on my face. I was thinking, that's right. No wonder Sakamuni has to become a monk. Nobody can marry in this situation. Nobody should marry if they are master. Marriage is a no-no, okay? No. But many masters are married. In the old time, also now in India. That doesn't mean they're not enlightened, okay? Yeah, don't look at the outside. The inside is most important. But even then, after becoming master, I don't think they have time much for their family anymore. I remember one time, Master Kupa Singh Ji Maharaj in India, one of the master of the Heavenly Light and Sound method in India, stemming from Bias, yeah? From Master Sawan Singh and Swamiji. Yeah. He said he used to get up and cook breakfast for his family. Yeah. And then saying all the time that, yeah, you're lucky now, you still have breakfast with me and from me. Soon I will have no time for you. So I make it for you now. And truly like that, he had no time later on when he became a master. Similarly, if any famous master has a lot of disciples, then they don't have a lot of time anymore. Especially me. Even worse. If I'm a man, it will be more simple. Just wear some long shirt. Okay, and the trousers, and the shoes, okay? The bear take care of itself, you no need to do much. Yeah, in India you must grow it. It goes with a job. And I think it's pretty simple to be a man. Even if you wear nothing, nobody say anything. In India, here no, here better not, okay? Here even men should wear something to go out in the public. India is a liberal country, utterly liberal. I love India so much. Lucky whoever master born in India, I envy them. And Indian disciples are also very simple. Yeah, very simple. They already had been trained to believe in a guru. All of them have gurus of some sort. Yeah, big or small guru, man or woman guru, they all had a guru, most of them, except those who follow maybe Christianity or Islam. The rest, they seek a guru and they follow them and they obey explicitly, exactly 100% what the master told them to do. No question, mostly not. 99.9% of disciples in India never ask any question, except spiritual practice. Except the spiritual question, they never ask the master, why you wear this, why you don't wear that, or why you do this, why you do that, why you marry, why you don't marry, why this, why, never. Never, why, what, how, where, okay? So in India, many famous masters, of course, have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands followers, yeah, easily, no problem. Should have a bird though, yeah, long. The longer the better, the wider the better. A symbol of old age, wisdom. Today we continue the stories of the Lord Mahavir. Interested? Yes. Today is a longer story than last time. Oh, and it's bad story. I'm warning you, okay? As I told you already, none in the history of humankind, spiritual practitioners, has suffered so much like Lord Mahavira, all in one lifetime. You understand? Other saints or sages, of course, they suffer. But maybe at the end of their life or in the beginning of their practice, one time, 2, 3 times. Lord Mahavira is continuously suffering up to now and still continue. There's still more story, okay? So, it's very, very sad. By the way, last time I said to you concerning this, karma stuff, karma of the people around, karma of your country, people, karma of your previous lives, karma from the signed contract as well. The thing is, even like I told you last time, no matter who you are, you always have to pay for what you own. Either what you done wrong to other people, or some people has done some favor to you. Yeah, in this lifetime, you must pay them in some sort of favor or actions. That's the way it is, okay? But why does this have to happen? Why, precisely? You would ask me why. Why the Buddha, the highest of all beings, why does he even have to suffer some kind of pain or sorrow or trouble? How would the Buddha done anything wrong, even in the past life? Reincarnated as humans or some exceptional animals. Why? Anybody know? How could the Buddha done something wrong in the past life? Or Lord Mahavira even done something wrong? How?
I think because of the contract the master signed.
Yeah, that's also. Yeah.
To promise to save the all beings.
To save all beings? Okay, good. I understand what you say. Yeah, this is like that. The Buddha had become Buddha eons and thousands and billions of kalpas already. But then he descended into a human form. Or then continue the cycle of reincarnation all the time, until he became Buddha again as Shakyamuni Buddha. During all these times of interaction with other beings on this planet, either in a human form or even in heaven as a heavenly God, there's always action and interaction between the Buddha or any master with other beings. And these interactions has to be carried out according to plan. Just like a theater, like a piece of drama is written so and so. Each one has to play that part, bad or good. Otherwise you can't be in that play, in that drama. Yes. The Buddha, highest of all beings in this world, even if he incarnated as a human, he had to do something wrong. Even against his conscience, he had to. He is forced to do that. Otherwise, he cannot be here on the planet as a human being. Understand? Therefore, some of the stories in the past life of the Buddha, he had committed something which is against his conscience. I told you already, forced by the arrangement of karma. Yes. Because if there is no give and take on this planet, no matter bad or good, you cannot stay here. You cannot. So somebody asked me, Master, just finish my karma. I want to die now. I want to go to Nirvana. I want to die. I also cannot. And if finish your karma, of course you die. But I also cannot do that. You have to live out your time. It's just like a prisoner in a prison. Even though he has the best lawyer, who already argued his case, and he's going to be free soon. During the time, of all the process of paperwork or law, regulation, stuff like that, he still needs to be in prison and behave exactly like every other prisoner. Yeah, good or bad. It's like that. Yes. The best is not ever to incarnate in this world. That's what I advise you. So go home as quick as you can. Leave this prison and don't come back. If you behave well, I make sure you won't come back. It's your choice also, yeah? But also Master will help you. So sometimes you pray for something, it doesn't happen. Doesn't mean Master has no ears. Just that you pray for those things, no good for you. Or maybe it will happen another time, a longer time afterward. Many of my vision, long years ago, doesn't appear immediately. But now, for example, even my vision, because the time in the continuum of the universe is different from our timing. It's difficult to calculate by heaven's timetable. I remember a joke, a man asked God, is it true, my Lord, that 1 million years to you is just like a second? So God said, yes, it's true. Yeah. And is it true that $1 million to you is only $1? He said, it's true. So the man asked for $1. God said, wait a second. You remember, yeah? Okay, it's like that. So sometimes the vision doesn't come true immediately, yeah? Okay? Or whatever you ask doesn't come true immediately. It has to meet the requirements of this universe, of this shadow universe, and of the physical world, huh? Remember the story, if I just catch a glimpse of SMTV, the story I told about the parents who prayed to have a kid, and then they gave birth to a son, and then by accident they tossed him around, and then he fell into the river, and the other family on the lower side of the river caught him by opening the stomach of a fish. It's just arranged like that. Because maybe this family, the later family, also prayed for a son, but the mother cannot conceive, or maybe too old, or they don't have enough merit to even conceive a son. So he has to share a son with the other family. Things are arranged in such a mysterious way that we're not always able to capiche, yeah? To understand. All right, I think I put my calendar behind. I'm reading your story now. I'm just telling you so that you know why Lord Mahavira suffer, Buddha suffer, the saints suffer. Or it seems like they do things that is not befitting the great enlightened person. They had to, because of the contract. Okay? The greater numbers of your disciples, the bigger the contract that you had to sign before you come down. So the master never had to choose any defect to come down here. It's written already. It's already fixed. Other people have to choose some defect in order to be born on this planet. Okay, let's go. This story titled Deadly Torture by Sangam. Okay. One day, Shraman Mahavir was doing a special one-night meditation in the Palace Temple in Pedder Garden. So he was doing all-night meditation in Paula's temple in Pedder Garden outside Pedder village. In this practice, one makes his body, mind, psyche, and soul absolutely still and tranquil. Observing the high degree of engrossment in meditation, his meditation, Indra, the other god in heaven, he exclaimed in heaven, "You are great, Prabhu Vardhaman. Today you have no equal as an ascetic and serene, brave, and equanimous spiritualist." Wow. Indra has always been friendly to Lord Mahavira, eh? Thank God he has a friend in high place. Mostly other gods are not so friendly. And now it comes. Sangam, one of the gods in Indra's assembly. When we say God, there are different gods, yeah? There are Almighty God, there's only one. And then there are gods in different degrees, yeah? And goddesses. Only in your school we don't have gods and goddesses, but we have goddesses. They are equal. Original like that. So Adam and Eve did not come in the original universe. Huh? Or maybe they did. And later on they changed the game. Because too boring. Every day just playing together like two men together or two women together. There's no excitement, nothing changed. So they probably changed a little bit to spice up their life. And that's how we are here, and that's how we had trouble. Okay? Like father, like sons. Like mothers, like daughters, right? Too bad. So this God, when we say God, that doesn't mean God Indra as well, yeah? It's lower God in his assembly. I think we don't have enough words to describe different stage of godhood. So they just say God, okay? The small God. A God, that means it's not God anyway, right? A God means just one of those small divinity. A God named Sangam in Indra's assembly in heaven was peeved at this praise of a mortal being. So he retorted. He wasn't happy that Indra, the chief god, praised just a mortal person on this lowly planet. Yeah, he wasn't happy. So he retorted, "If Devraji promises not to interfere, I can disturb the concentration of Mahavira. It is a child's play for me." He wants to cause trouble, as usual, yeah? So Indra remained silent, although unwillingly. Indra did not like the game that this little god suggested, but he remained silent. I guess in heaven we also have democracy, yeah? So if somebody wanted to do something in that heaven, then he probably has to allow it, yeah. Considering it to be affirmative, Sangam, with all his cunning and power, came to Paula's temple. Because the chief god didn't say anything, even though he objected, but he didn't say anything. Silent means agreement, yeah. So this little god came down to earth and went to that temple called Paula's with all his power and his tricks, yeah. One after another, he created 20 almost fatal predicaments to disturb Mahavira's meditation. He created a terrible sandstorm. That's the first one. In no time, Mahavira was submerged in a heap of sand. Mahavira, in his unshakable determination, did not even close his eyes. Don't try. I know you're tough already. Don't need to prove anything. Well, I meant it. Because, truthfully, Many people on Sunday, Saturday, they stay home. Yeah, they watch TV, they watch football, they went out to have drinks and have fun with their friends and family. And you came here to sit until your bottom feel very sore, and you still sit because the neighbor is sitting. If you stand up, and go out, it's lose some face. So it's very good of you already, yeah? I give you credit for having some spiritual inclination of some sort. And also, you see how many people, billions of people in the world, only you few truly pursue spiritual endeavor and try all your might in such a obstructive, troublesome world to, meditate, to do good, try to think good, and be benevolent, etc. And helping with SMTV sometimes, or helping with the ashram work, or helping the poor, and all this, etc., etc. So you are very good already, okay? I really meant it, and I thank you. But for one of you who practiced, there are hundreds or thousands out there who doesn't. So please try. Please try to spread the good news for everyone. Teach your kids, begin from your family on. Teach your children to be good, to be vegan. And share your knowledge or whatever you know. Share SMTV to other friends, neighbors, whomever you know, your colleagues and all that. That is some work to do already, yeah? And I thank you. We need a lot of hands to make this world a better place. I count on you. And some of you out there, some initiates out there who had no chance to be here today or any day, do your job. The best job is to spread the truth, yeah? And the veganism, to help the world to have peace. And to help the animals not to suffer at all, except in the natural course of their life. So Mahavira, even though submerged in a heap of sand, he did not even close his eyes. Oh my God. I even have to cover my eyes here. And he didn't even close his eyes. As soon as the storm stopped, there arrived a swarm of ants. Oh, this is worse. Mahavira's body was covered with biting and stinging ants, but he remained still. Don't try that either. After this, innumerable mosquitoes attacked Mahavira's body. Oh, dear God. They don't seem the very big animals, but still, their bites and their stings are horrible. Yeah, can make you sick. Not just itching and pain, but sick. I don't know how he did this, but please don't try, okay? I won't. After mosquitoes came and attacked by white ants, turning him into a termite hill. Scorpions crawled over his body and pierced it with their poisonous stings. Oh God. This was followed by biting mongoose, large cobras, and giant field rats. He must have been made of steel, stainless steel. Not normal steel, but stainless steel. After all this appeared a white elephant that goaded Mahavira with its large pointed tusk. This elephant then lifted Mahavira in its trunk and tossed him up. It's hard to imagine. When Mahavira fell on the ground, it crushed him with its legs. This was followed by an attack by an ominous-looking ghost. Then a tiger attacked and gored Mahavira with its sharp talons. When all these painful afflictions failed to disturb Mahavira's meditation, Sangam took a different approach. Yeah, the god Sangam. He created a realistic illusion of Siddhartha and Trishula weeping and wailing profusely. His parents. He manifests by magic appearance like his father and mother, the king and the queen, Siddhartha and Trishula, and they are crying and weeping to stir his filial heart, see what he would do, whether he come out of meditation to comfort them or not. He did not. These two could not penetrate Mahavira's iron resolve. Sangam then lit a fire, almost touching Mahavira's feet, and started cooking. After this, he took the form of a bird catcher and hung a number of cages on Mahavira. The birds attacked Mahavira with their beaks and talons through the gaps in the cages. Blood oozed from these new wounds. Then came a storm, torrential rain and hailstorm. But nothing could disturb the rock-hard resolve of Mahavira. Oh my God, I don't know how he did this. More to come. You had enough? Still more to come. Now came a giant whirlwind, lifting and swallowing everything that came in its path. Mahavira's body swirled, but his mind remained stable. At last, Sangam himself lifted a large mace and hit Mahavira. It was a heavy blow that buried Mahavira in the ground up to his knees, but he did not even blink. After all these physical blows, Sangam resorted to a psychological attack. He arrived in his divine form, riding a Viman, like a UFO. Yeah, a space chariot. Yeah, nowadays we call UFO, yeah? Okay, he arrived in a UFO and said to Mahavira, himself personally, as a god, "Why are you suffering so much and still standing on the earth? Come, I will take you to heaven with this mortal body of yours." Mahavira did not respond. Lastly, Sangam produced sparsely clad fairies that approached Mahavira and undulated their voluptuous bodies invitingly. He also created an atmosphere conducive to lustful deeds. Mahavira never even shifted his icy gaze, and his body remained reactionless. It's similar to the Buddha when he was sitting under the Bodhi tree, remember? The Maya manifests many beautiful young women came and seduced him. He did not move. And when Jesus Christ meditated in the desert, the Maya also came. They didn't say Maya, they did say Satan in the Bible. Same stuff. This guy has many names, but he's only one. Namely, bad guy, terrible guy. So, when Lord Jesus meditated in the desert, remember, Satan also came and tempted him, saying, "If you bow to me," meaning subdue to him, "then I will give you the whole world." So what did Jesus say? Any Christian here? Any? Huh? No? Okay, so I pretend to be the only Christian in the assembly. He said, "Get thee behind me." I mean, get lost. So this is how the Master reacted to any worldly temptation. To them is nothing. Yeah? And Buddha also did not react to these beautiful maidens because he knows this is illusion anyway. If he did not know, I would feel very strange. Imagine where can all these beautiful clad maidens came from? Huh? Where did they come from? How can he meditate in the wilderness under the tree, far away from cities? And suddenly came so many beautiful women. I must be from Maya, no? And the same, like Jesus meditated in the desert, alone, far away from any human beings. How can somebody just appear to him and offer him the whole world, the king of the world? Even the world at that time may be smaller than this world now, but still it's the world. And he also said, get lost. Get thee behind me. Mean get lost. So Mahavira did not steer. All these 20 afflictions drain Sangam's energy. Wow, he deserves it. Imagine, even the God has limited energy and use it all on bad things. Why doesn't he use it for something else? Huh? Yeah, make rain in the desert, make the sunshine in some cold region of the earth, and do something else to alleviate people's suffering and help someone in their hunger, thirst, or need, right? All this power, use it for nothing, waste it. So now he's exhausted. Hua Kai. Meaning he deserves it. Yeah. What kind of God, huh? Enjoying heavenly priority, privilege, and power, and good life, and doing nothing good, just sitting there and, making trouble for spiritual practitioners because jealousy or envious of his determination to have great enlightenment. Just say, even if Lord Mahavira wasn't all that sincere to be a saint or to deliver other beings, even if he did not do that, maybe he did want to be a god or some more powerful being. So what? He's earning it himself, right? He did not ask for heaven's blessing. He did not ask anyone to come to support him or help him in any way. He did it all by himself. So whatever he achieved, sincere or not, is his own fruit of labor. So I don't know why all this God make trouble for him. It's not fair, right? Not fair. So that's why the Buddha say all the gods and heavenly position, please don't envy, don't desire. You want to be liberated. That's the best thing to do. And that's why when the Buddha has become Buddha, all the gods, good gods, came down and bowed to him and pay homage to him and asked him, requested him to teach them also. Like some of the lecture, I read it to you in France some years ago. Yeah, and I think they're airing today or yesterday or tomorrow again. Same lecture, it just continue. They cut it into many parts. A good so, of course. Because if you continue for hours, you might want to sleep in front of the television. Even good things, you cannot eat a lot at one time. So it's better like that, cut it into portion that is enough to digest for one day. For me also, sometimes when I'm too tired to keep looking at the documents and the computers, and I can sit on the sofa, eat some stuff, or watch TV, just like all of you. And sometimes I caught these lectures that I gave many years ago, even some very long years ago in the beginning. And I was surprised too. It's quite good, very interesting and very funny. It's very funny sometimes, yeah? Most of the time. I try to make everything funny so that you don't fall asleep. Actually, I didn't have to try, It just came out naturally, right? I never write any script or wrote anything like. Sometimes a little note here and there, it's something different, but I never wrote any lecture out to read it, Yeah. It's all spontaneous. Let's go back to India. So Sangam was very exhausted after trying all these tricks on Lord Mahavira and didn't work. On the other hand, contrary, even after tolerating these painful tortures, Mahavira remained poised in his elevated state of meditation. Refuge. Oh, this is the next story. This is the next story. Just like last time. It came in the middle of nowhere, without warning, without a title head. Okay. The next story would be Refuge to the Demon King. Maybe I read it or not. Maybe not. Any question today? Anything special? I read the other story next time, okay? Question? Story? No? Good. Then I just sit here, wait until the time's up. And then I can go officially. 4 o'clock. So you cannot say that Master didn't sit with us. You always ask me to sit with you. I'm sitting. Actually, the body is funny, huh? You can also push it to some limit. Like sometimes I was working, I'm working on documents, every day. And I'm so tired that I caught myself snoring. Good translation. But very quick, because I saw the time, it's not much, maybe just half a minute or something. And the snore wakes me up. It's my own noise that woke me up, imagine. So I thought, oh no, my God. What to do? Because I still had a lot of work. It's not like I can put it off until tomorrow. Sometimes I cannot. Sometimes I can. It depends on the deadline, and the documents. So, you know what I did? Guess. I have nothing. I have some pen I can give you. Guess. Anybody guess right? Oh, some 2 pens. Note strip. Note paper napkin. Yeah. Umbrella? No. This it's for me. Okay, tell me. Anybody can guess? What did I do? After the snore woke the Supreme Master up, what would she do? Tell me. So many brains here, nobody knows nothing. Water? Oh, what? Splash it on? Okay. Anyone else? Better idea? Meditation? Oh, you're joking. I'm already sleeping, and he advised me to go sleep officially. I'm not like you. I can't just do this all the time. Okay? I have jobs. I mean, real job. Huh? What? Sing a song? Already so tired. Sing a song? Okay. Another joke, eh? What?
Go back to work.
Go back to work? I'm sleepy, man. How?
喝一杯饮料。
喝一杯饮料。还不是 Almost. 喝点茶。也许可以了，不过没有功能那么快了。哎呀 Take a shower. 和尚的 wisdom. Monk's wisdom. Take a shower. I can hardly walk already. I'm sleeping. Sleepy. Yeah? Normally, I don't sleep that much. So if I'm sleeping on the job, lucky no boss caught me and fired me. If I'm fired, I'll be more than happy to say goodbye. Nobody can fire me, that's the problem. If I am sleeping, that means I must be very, very, very exhausted. Yes. because normally I don't sleep that much. Yeah. And even snoring, then you know, it's very deep, deep samadhi type, some sort of. Somebody say something? 继续睡. Oh, thank you. Yeah. 继续睡. 运动一下. Yeah.
跟狗一起玩，
跟狗一起玩，狗不在。我太多工作的时候，狗不能在。OK， 因为狗在的话也是一种工作，你懂吗？要这个要那个要来啊，甜甜啊 ，kiss kiss 啊，玩玩啊，hug啊，懂不懂？亮来亮去啊，好几个，不是一个，所以也是蛮多工作，懂不懂 ？No， 说。大叫一声，哇，还有元气大叫，还好了。运动刚才讲过了，运动讲过。看电视，哎呦，看电脑已经很累了，才睡着了。算了，我去吃东西。我给自己，I give myself a fan 也不是这样啦，你们讲也对了，有时候起来运动一下，不过有时候太累了，跑不起来了。刚好有东西在旁边，这样吃一点，就觉得生活有意思。那个脑袋他想，反正工作一点就有东西吃了，然后就行了。今天也是这样子啊，本来前几天我没时间吃饭了，今天真的好累，不知道能不能出来。他们有早餐有带来嘛，放在那里，我就拿出来吃一点，就不错了。忘记喝东西了，我吃而已，没喝。好，没关系，还好了。OK， 有别的问题吗？ Yes.
Master, how long ago did you sign the contract?
How long ago?
Yeah, and another question is, according to ancient prediction, the second coming of Jesus or Buddha, did you did this thing under contract or not?
That's it? 2 questions?
Yes, 2 questions. Yeah.
Man, it's a very direct question. I don't know how to answer you. The first question I can answer like, I signed it before I came here. Okay? And the second question, you can answer yourself. Anybody can answer? I'm shy. You answer. Anybody knows? Huh? You answer yourself? Oh, no?
I mean, the many lifetimes on the earth, yeah. All this thing is just on the one contract or the
different contract.
Different contract, yeah. Different
contracts, yes. Always different, because such a long contract. If they sign it all together in one time with so many thousands or hundreds of thousands of reincarnation, then I will pretend I don't remember a thing. And I do what I want. Understand? They're very clever. They are not so stupid like they pretend to be. Yeah? Okay. Their power is just used to do bad things. Like Sangam. Okay. Anything else? You see, the reason the master sometimes had to do something doesn't look good, it's because he is forced to do that, so that he can suffer later on, or in the same lifetime, or the next lifetime. Because one suffering, like he does something bad to somebody, that somebody will come back later or in next life to harass him, to torture him, like Sangam. One time, the Lord Mahavira, as a human, was trying, I forgot the story, maybe I look at it and I tell you later, something like his subordinate, he ordered him to do something. He did not do it correctly. So in a fit of anger, he said, why don't you just pour some hot molten lead into his ears? Then maybe he can hear better. And because of that, this so-called God came back and tortured him. Because this human can become God also, small God, but still God in heaven. And they don't forget. They don't forget. And even if they forget, they are part of this plan. So the master had to suffer, okay? It's like that. You never heard of any master, no matter famous or less famous, who had not suffered on this planet. Suffer worse than that or suffer less than that, had to. Or suffer in silence also, had to. It's a part of the game. And yet it is all illusion. This is very difficult to explain. Because if you pinch yourself, you say, oh, master, it hurt. Or somebody pinch you, you say it hurt. So how can master say it's all illusion? You meditate more and then you will understand what I'm saying. This is all illusion. It's truly like that. Meditate more, okay? Yes. Because some of you ask me, Master, how come other sister and brother see beautiful visions and talk to Master inside, or Master came to see them in the houses? How come I don't have anything? Meditate more, okay? Forsake everything that you think is unimportant. Do only what is absolute necessary in your family or in the society. Then you will see more than what I can tell you. No matter what I tell you, it's a second hand. It's not your knowledge. You have to earn it, okay? You see how Lord Mahavira had to earn it himself. Despite all this torturing and obstacle, he had to continue. And for you, your life is much better than Lord Mahavira. You should use your time, precious lifetime as a human being, to realize your true self. Everything else is truly illusion, truly like that. So when you meditate in a deep samadhi, you see nothing anymore, just light. Even your body disappears. That is truly illusion that you realize in your meditation. Very difficult to explain to you that is all illusion. Well, something maybe similar, like when you watch a movie, yeah, you are so focused on it that you forget even your family or friend next to you. You just really identify yourself with the scenery in the movies, that you even cry when it's sad, the sad scenery. You laugh so loud when it's a funny story in the movies, right? At that time you forgot even yourself. Similarly, this story of our lives is like that. But it's very difficult to understand. Very difficult to understand with the intellect, with the mind. You must understand it only with wisdom, with self-realization. Okay? Yes. First of all, maybe you arrive to next to the illusion realization stage. You will see, you will feel, you will know, you will realize that you and the butterfly and the flower and the birds and even the cat, the dog, all are the same one. You are everything. That is the stage before the realization of illusion stage. But until you arrive that you are the butterfly, etc., is a long way. And then from the butterfly realization until all illusion is another long, long way. It depends on how fast you walk, okay? And how much merit that you have earned from the last lives also that helps you. It depends also how much sincerity you have. All this I cannot describe to you. You must know it, okay? Even I told you now like that. It's just my own realization. It's not yours. So you only hear it, but you don't know it. You don't truly know it. It's different. You see, I had that. Just like I ate an apple, then I know it tastes good. And I describe it to you, maybe you mouth water, but you don't know what it tastes like. So, if you want more experience inside, if you want more realization, you must work hard on it, okay? Don't let the illusionary scenery around you, anything at all, tempt you, distract you, disturb you, or obstruct you, okay? You must really, really, sincerely want it above anything else. Then you will get it. That is for sure. That's the law of the universe. Whatever you want, you will have it. Because you are God. Because you have God inside you. So, whatever you want, sooner or later, it will manifest to you. That is for sure. There's nothing can change that law. So make sure you want it. Make sure you want self-realization. Then you will have it. I promise. But depends on if you want or not, okay? Also how much you want, okay? I want this, but, I also want this a little bit, and want that a little bit, that a little bit, that a little bit. A little bit. Add up together, become a lot, okay? And you're only one person, and you have only so much time in your day and in your life. So if you share your desire to so many things, then it's very difficult to harness all your power into one pointed concentration. And that's why you do not progress very well. You yourself are to be blamed. Don't blame God, don't bless you, don't blame Master, don't take care of you. We all do work very hard for you. From heaven to earth, everyone works very hard to help you. Even animals, they bless you. Trees support you. The earth you walk, love you, and help you. All blessing for you, just for you. But we dissipate it in all directions. So very difficult to take all this blessing and digest it and make it into fuel to run toward a heavenly goal that we want to achieve. Okay? So try to remind yourself, and I'm doing my best to remind you whenever I can. That's what we have to do. One-pointed desire, okay? For self-realization. Don't talk about helping other sentient beings, anything yet. Realize yourself first. Know who you are. Then you'll be powerful, like Lord Mahavira. But I do not condone asceticism, okay, huh? 还要问问题吗？可以啊，因为你们没问，所以才这边把我的 calendar 拿出来。
师父，你好，
你好。
我想问一个问题，就是说，我现在已经是你的徒弟了，我想把那个过去世发过的愿，你能给我破了吗？不要那个愿存在。
想那个愿，啊，好的吗？
当然是好的嘛，
说
但是那个愿会绑住我生生世世来地球。
啊，哇！
那个愿是不容易完成的。
啊，为什么发那个愿呢？
那是过去是几千年前发的愿，想把它取缔了。
几千年前？
对。
哦，你有记得清楚？
记得清楚。
哦，发什么愿这么惊天动地啊？哈，说说看。
就是要把地球上的所有众生成佛，
度完了，
一个不成佛就不涅槃，
就不回去涅槃了。
就不涅槃。
地藏王菩萨本愿。
地藏王的愿哈，然后地藏王是地狱发愿，他是地球发愿。
可以取缔了吗？
你现在后悔了哈 ？OK， 我会试看看。
可以啊，现在有师父。
我的硬性的徒弟，除了做坏事以外，统统要上去 ，OK， 包括你 ，OK， 再见了啊。 我还有工作了，你们去吃饭吧。